Hello YouTube, and welcome to Cars, Grilling, and Technology. My name is Will, and today I'm really excited. I'm doing this video on Mother's Day. Even though my mother's not with us anymore, this is a good day for everyone to honor the mothers in their lives, whether it's the mother of your children or someone who had something to do with how you turned out as an adult. So happy Mother's Day, everybody. Today I am doing what I'm calling a two-tail new surf and turf dinner. We are doing oxtails and we're doing lobster tails, and we're doing them on the Yoder YS640. I found this recipe maybe about a year or so ago on How to Barbecue Right's channel as far as how he does his oxtails. So today we're going to give it a stab. We did this once before and it turned out really, really good, but we did not do the lobster tails. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. This should be really good. It's going to take maybe about at least 3 or 4 hours to get these tender. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start to season these. I got a lot of oxtails. You know, when you're in the store, you don't want to buy too many. I'm sorry, you don't want to buy too little and run out. But I bought way more than I probably should have, but that's okay, because they're not going to go to waste. If the last time we did this is any indication, these will be gone within the next day or so. So what we're going to do today, if you've watched this channel and we start talking about rubs, you already know that I'm using Slap Your Daddy rub. I'm using the all-purpose hot rub. This is my go-to rub, this one and the regular all-purpose one. You're going to hear me say this a lot on this channel, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This has worked out really, really good for us in the past. So we're going to go ahead and get these seasoned up. It's going to take a minute because like I said, I didn't know that I had this many until I put them out on the counter. So we're going to go ahead and get these seasoned up, and then once they're seasoned, I'll come back and then we'll go outside and put these on the smoker. So here we go. We are outside, and even raw, these look beautiful. We're going to go ahead and put these on the Yoder YS640. We're going to let them go for 2 hours. Not going to look at anything until then open them up, and then depending on how much color they have, which we should be good, we're going to go ahead and put these in a braising liquid, put these back out on the grill and get them tender. But first things first, let's get these on and going, and I'll be back in a couple of hours. So YouTube, I'm back. So let's take a look at these. As you see, it's been a little bit over 2 hours. They've got some really nice color to them. But now this is where the magic happens, because we got to get these tender. What I've got here is I've got a solution. I will post what's in here in the description, but it's got some red wine, some beef broth, and a few other things. Like I said, I'll post what's in here. But what we're going to do is pour a little bit of this in the bottom. And then go ahead and load these oxtails inside of here. Get these nice and soft. It's probably going to take an hour or so at least. I mentioned earlier, I had no idea I was buying this many, but I guess you could never have too many. Then we're going to pour the rest of this over the top. Seal this up really good with the foil. right back on this top pan. let them sit for at least 2 hours. Now I've been cooking at right around 220 degrees. I'm gonna take it up to 250, and then we'll come back in maybe an hour and a half or so just to see how tender they are, and we'll take it from there. Stay tuned. Everybody, we're back. It's been about an hour and a half since we put these in the liquid, so we're gonna go ahead and check them out, see what we're looking like. Make sure I don't burn myself doing this. But wow, I wish you guys could smell that on YouTube. But they are, they still got a ways to go. They're, you know, you could eat them now, but they're still not as tender as I'd like them to be. So, like I said, it hasn't really been that long. I mean, it's starting to get a little bit of pull off the bone here. But yeah, they've got a ways to go. So we're gonna check back maybe in another 45 minutes or so to see how they're breaking down. But right now, they are not ready. Okay, you can cut it off. Hello again. So this is turning out to be a long cook. The oxtails aren't quite where I want them yet, but they're almost ready that we can still eat them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lobster tails on. Basically, I've just got them seasoned with a little bit of butter and some paprika, and we're gonna put them on, and hopefully the lobster tails and the oxtails will be done at the same time at this point. I'll be back. Hello YouTube, I am back. This cook took about maybe 5 hours to get them really tender, like I wanted to get the oxtails. I'm just going to grab one here and hold it up to the camera. I don't know if you can see just how that meat is just falling apart there. So we got them like really tender how we wanted them. So I'm going to grab lobster. I already took one out of the shell here. And you might notice that we also have some shrimp. Because the oxtails took longer to cook than we had anticipated, everybody was getting hungry, and I didn't want to have a violent revolt on my hands, so I did make some appetizers to kind of keep everybody satisfied till these were done. But we're going to dive in real quick. Those are amazing. You know, oxtails is kind of like brisket and things that are low and slow. You've got to take your time. You've got to be patient. But this was a different spin on surf and turf that we did for Mother's Day. The Yoder YS640 did an amazing job. And the juice that was left over as far as the braising liquid, you know, we use that as a sauce to put on the rice. And when you do that, you've got a really, really good meal. So hopefully this is something you'll try. You know, and if you like what we're doing on the channel, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.